Tell me up again, yeah, Jakey?
Now, sir. Alright.
Athletico setting up for a very quick B take, but James surprising them with the AWP. BF's playing it very aggressively here. Might be surprised by the eco, as he does fall back immediately. Terrorsoak and Beast One, however, entrenched from all positions, fake down, trying to make something happen. With this CZ ball taken down by Sniper, CRS pushes out and gets to a range frag. The Terror's now pushing it, but James will take down CRS. PD will take the AK, but Sniper watching a very, very good line. Oh, sorry, James watching a very good line with the AWP. Ricky is going to be watching flank, however. No one's securing mid, so... But they may be taken down. As, Ricky, a good AWP shot, will take down PD, has the last one left. Pushing into the AWP, but to try to take him out, will take down Ricky, has the last man left. A 1-on-3 situation. As Has now pushing in through mid. Yeah, they're not watching the line as Emag is making their way. Emag's making his way through T ramp, but will not be spotted by Has as Has will drop down. He spotted Emag out, and he has to chase. He has no time. Emag just going to be dancing, buying time for his teammates. Has will get one, but will not be able to get the second. Yam taking it out with the M4. So Athletico are having to go onto an eco in the 13th round. We'll be looking at them going a hard A without the bomb, so I'm not sure what they're planning to achieve in this round. Emag gets one, Emag gets two, Yam gets a third, but will be cleaned out by Has. Ricky will get the fourth frag, and Has is the last man left standing. As we're having a bit of discussion with the glitch, as Has will pick up the bomb and rotate his way through towards B site. James sitting here very patiently, just waiting for the rotation to happen. As Has will be slowly making his way towards B site, walking. "50 seconds left on the clock. He has one clip in the CZ. James holding a very, very close line. Just watching that as Has is just playing for time. But he's going to get caught out sooner or later. James just peeking that line. As soon as Has steps out, he's... Oh. James missing a couple of shots. He will fall back, however. He's only got 5 bullets left. James pushing up, wants to frag. Has no bullets left. And James, with the flying CZ, will take down another player. As I am up 10-3 now, Athletico will be buying in the second last round. We'll see what strats they come up, as all their players do have smoke grenades, so it looks like another default setup with the Athletico set up more towards the A side, so won't be surprised to see an A pick, as mid is smoked up by Ricky. Ricky misses the first initial AWP shot, but trying to land a shot through smoke is very difficult. As CRS is peeking through the smoke, however, get tagged heavily. Oh, Ricky. I think that was through smoke. We'll take down one. Yam will push through and take down Has on a ramp. With the rest of the terrorists now pushing through Palace, Dorky will take down one. CRS, however, does get cleaned up at Ricky at mid, and it's all up to the 2 terrorists in A site now. Fake down gets one, takes down Emag with the AK pushing in through now. He gets Sniper as well, so he's on a 2K streak here. As Dorky falls into Tetris, however, Fake down is shot down by James from CT. Dorky, the final man left standing, a 1-on-2. He will be flashing the CT. He needs to recover the bomb from T ramp, however. Pushing his way slowly in. James just watching the correct lines. But Dorky playing very well, just playing both sides. Dorky will take down one. James, my god, it's forcing a 1-on-1. James has to reload here. He's pulled out the CZ. And the CZ cleans up. The dance around A side going in James' favor. I am winning once again. So going into the final round, looks like We're just going to have an Orb and 2 Scouts coming out for the terrorist team alongside with the Deagle and a Galil. They will take mid control with the Scouts and Orb, but the counter-terrorists will take a autocannon into mid window. Ricker has an autocannon and James has the Orb at B site. We'll see what they do here as Ricker will get one crossfiring with Sniper at short, taking down Dorky. But CRS with the Scout, gets binked by Sniper. Will get taken down by CRS, however. A lot of the damage has been done. Fake down missing Orb shot will be taken down by Yam. PD pushing through, will make the trade. As it is a 2-on-3. James missing another Orb shot onto Haz. Haz pushing through with is the last man left standing as Ricky will take down PD with the CZ. So it's all up to Haz to make something happen with the Scout. It is not going to work as EMAG comes in through window room and cleans up. IMAG just having a very, very good CT hold. Up 12-3. Athletico really needs to win the pistol round, otherwise we're looking at match point. Or some very good CZ holds will go towards Athletico's favour. But we'll see what IM come up for strats as we will go directly live into the half. We'll only see one smoke grenade coming out for the terrorists, so this indicates more of a B take. Nothing fancy, just a hard B, just a smoke out somewhere and just hard take it. 4 players with armor. This is very, very dangerous for the counter-terrorists to be, and that nade's going to catch 2 of them, and they've already got short control. It's up to CRS to hold this, but he needs to land some very, very good USP shots. He does tag Ricky down very low, but unable to kill him off. CRS gets taken down, and the terrorists will have B-side control. Look, stacking 3 mid is a very questionable decision. I'm not sure why they did that. I'll go into that later. EMAG will take down another player in CT. PDG will be trying to peek EMAG, will eventually take him down. Sniper and James will set up the crossfire and mid to take down the mid players. Fake Dad just complaining about the USP as Yam cleans up. Look, a bit of a mistake there by Athletico. A bit of a very questionable decision by Athletico stacking 3 mid. USPs do have the superior range at long, leaving one player in B when a hard B take is a very obvious choice for a lot of teams on the pistol round due to the close quarters combat. I gotta say, it's a bit of a mistake from Athletico. You'd rather put the 2 players in a room so they could take AS Talkie, lands a CZ shot onto EMAG, pushing into short now, no smokes, they're just not afraid of anything as they're just pushing straight in, just trusting the aim. Chris with the CZ, with the P250, superior position, will take down 2 headshots. As Fake Dan pushing through, will land the kill on Ricky. And the final man left standing on 81 HP in a very bad position. PDG trying to peek, will get the Deagle frag. I am just playing a bit impatiently there. It's going to cost them the round. Running into anti-eco, should have played it a bit slower there. You don't be running into CZs as well as just not smoking up things. I think they should really just played it more patiently, but they do have the round server, so they're going to be playing a lot more passive. 4 CZs and an AK coming out. Armor for everyone except for Sniper. We will see 2 smokes, so we might see an A take as the bomb is slowly being retrieved. Gonna be waiting for the smoke, the Inferno to clear, as we will see a smoke primed from James as well as Sniper. So it looks like CT and window will be smoked off as Ricky makes the first frag onto CT. Haskin pushing through. We'll get 1 frag. PD with the Mag 7 underneath balcony attack very heavily will be taken out by James. It is a 3-on-3. That smoke cleaning out stairs has been binked but not being able to be taken down. CRS is able to take down Ricker. James, the last man standing with the AK, will be able to take down Fake down. It's going to force a 1-on-1 situation. 50 seconds left on the timer here. He knows in the CT, so he's going to plan for window side here. Oh, come on, guys. He can talk about WoW. As James, he's watching the correct line. He spotted the... Oh, amazing one tap by James, taking CRS through the box. A 1-on-1. Very, very crucial clutch there for IM. And winning the 14th round and forcing the counter-terrorists into another eco round. At this stage, I am just completely outclassing at the moment. Just making the entry frags, Ricky just on point to AK, and it shows in the score 18-9. Just making the frags, and the terrorists once again more than happy to take mid control. And much happier this time to see some smokes coming out. CRS will be taken out by James immediately. Has itching through that one way through the smoke. Will take down Yam. Attacked very heavily onto 4 HP. So it's going to force a 4-on-4 situation. Short being smoked up. Wouldn't be surprised if this becomes an A take for the Iris. As PD does a bit of damage. I'm not sure if EMAG was tagged earlier or just tagged just then with a Deagle, but they will be making their way towards window room. Has very low. James spraying through, trying to catch up PD. Has peeking through, not able to do anything. Dorky gets taken out. And Fake Down pushing through, gets Ricky. Does get a very good Deagle shot, I think, on James. And Fake Down, the final counter-terrorist left as the server lags a bit. Fake Down rotating his way towards B. He's running fast. He's going to get into checkers, but EMAG will get the plant down safely. It will be a short plan for the Terrace, so the Terrace more than happy to play passive. Fake Down will get the frag on EMAG. EMAG peeking aggressively is not going to work out as Fake Down is the final counter Terrace left. He has to expose himself to short. He knows the player's in short. Unfortunately, not able to land the AK headshot. Sniper does take him out. Well played there by Fake Down. I think just a bit unlucky to not get the AK shot. You can talk about WoW, why can't you? It's Twitch chat. It's like, I'm not moderating that shit. But it is going to bring up match point for IM. IM just playing very well, just making the entry frags really. And they're going to secure mid control. The smoke, just smoking off window room. They're going to be smoking off window, smoking off catwalk. So window room can't peek in, and they will be smoking off window room. So all of CityCon, short, catwalk, and window room going to be soaked off. So they're going to be just peeking that aggressive short. Has going to be taken down by Yam. Playing very aggressive. EMAC will take down balcony, and I think it's just a matter of time before Athletico lose this round. It is a 3-on-5. EMAG will take down Dorky. Fake Down makes a trade on Yam, however, very low, will be taken out by Sniper, and it's all up to Chris with the scout to make something happen. He tags Sniper with a jumping shot, misses the second shot on Sniper, will fail to land the frag, but James will clean up. IM will win Mirage 16-4. As we will be waiting for they will wait for GoTV, so very much appreciated by Athletico. Look, not much to say there. Athletico, I think just trying very hard. I think forced buying, not the best decision in all the rounds. They really needed their money on all the same levels. I'm questioning a bit on PDG. Not sure why he was trying to force the Deagle, why they were forcing the Deagle so much. Are they taking this game seriously is my next question. I have not seen a team that has played so aggressive on Deagles and expect to win so much. And it just really showed the Terrace round extremely lacking, only taking 3 rounds. They had the strategies, but just not making anything happen out of the initial picks. Meanwhile, IM, not much to say, just their aim was completely on point. The hold's a bit aggressive for IM standards, but working against Athletico. What Athletico really need to do is play a bit more passive, make sure you punish the IM aggression, and just take sides together and just make sure that you make sure your money's on the same page. So who won the first map? So if you just joined us, it is Athletico versus Team Immunity. The first map was won by IM 16-4 on Mirage. We're heading to the second map, which is Inferno. I'm not sure what the third map is. I think as we're waiting for the broadcast to start, I think a lot of people are asking whether Athletico deserve to be in Div 1 or not. Look, the last time I saw them play before this, they showed that they had some they showed on Mirage a much better showing than they did today. Today, I was just a very questionable about a lot of the decision making. The mid-game breakdown was not very, very strong for Athletico. Their rotations were a bit off point and just not working very favorable, I think, for Athletico. Just seeming a bit off, just forcing guns. I am just playing very solid once again. Rickhead fragging, I think, 20 frags, I think, towards the end of the game. Only 20 rounds played, so. As we do head Mirage, this is a map much played, definitely played by both teams a lot, so it's going to be a lot more interesting This one should be a lot more interesting. I'm expecting a lot better strats out of Athletico as we're waiting for the players to join now. Inferno being that CT-sided map, however, I think this map is just slowly being figured out by the terrorists. The strats are coming out from the terrorists. We are seeing a lot of the tactical smokes coming out. And honestly, even though the one game doesn't matter, they had a very strong showing on Fox on Inferno. I think what Athletico really need to do is just sit the fuck down and practice, if you pardon my French. We really need to practice, they really need to stop throwing. The ecos will hurt, but they need to stop doing these silly things like buying armor and buying deagles. You don't need that stuff in Div 1. What you want to do is buy CZs, maybe try and run somewhere, maybe try something happening, but you want to be having 5 AKs, not having 3 AKs and 2 CZs. I think that's what really cost Athletico. They were just not on the same page when buying. I am just... the knife war will be underway, so we'll be seeing which team will win the knife round. The team winning the knife round will choose CT, being CT just that little bit easier to play. The narrow corridors at B, meaning that the terrorists really going to have one way to take Nana straight in. The other way is to smoke off Library and Diggity and go through jungle arches, and that's a B wrap. Not sure if they're going to attempt it at all. This knife round is once again at a standoff. IM will get the first frag as EMAG will take one. However, Sniper is traded out. Ricky taken down by Dorky. And the Mouse one's coming out. Hasbro taking out another one, and EMAG is the final one left, running away from all these terrorists just charging in now, and will be taken down by Fake Dan. So Athletico will choose CT, I'm pretty sure, unless they try to do something very surprising on T. No, Jakey did not leave. Jakey doesn't really like casting.
Rude.
You don't?
I can't when I have 400 ping either, because then we're both delayed.
Yeah. He's on cable. Poor guy. So, Athletico will choose CT. IM will be forced on the terrorist round, so we'll see some strategies from IM, and we'll see if Athletico will play this passive and hold, so we're going to see if they've got any funky first round strats. I think they'll put 3 towards Nana and A. The terrorists, well, we'll see 2 smokes and 3 smokes and 2 molotovs, so this looks more like a complicated A take, me. Could also be a Nana take, however, as mid is smoked off. And counter-terrorists, having tasers, not sure what this is all about. Not sure if taser is allowed by CG rules. Defcon, I'm just going to ask you quickly in Twitch chat, are tasers allowed in tonight's match? As I'm talking, they are making their way towards Nana, who won the first map. IM won the first map 16-4 on Mirage against Athletico. The smokes and mollies will come off now. Sniper pushing in, doing a bit of damage as it completely smoked off. It's going to be a con wrap. This is so smart by IM. They've clearly practiced the smokes, and the bomb will go down inside the smoke. Fake Down will get 1 frag. Dorky will get traded out, but at back of sight, Fake Down's still alive at back of sight. He's going to be dancing around trying to get the frags. Can he take down Ricky? Ricky very low, just dancing around. Will be taken down by Fake Down. It's a 2-on-4 situation. James has to do a lot of damage here, but EMAG's the final man left and will be taken down by Fake Down by the USP. So very well played there by the counter-terrorists, especially well played by Fake Down, getting 3 frags. Zeus is allowed to be used, Defcon. I'm just questioning because I'm just seeing a lot of Zeus buys from the counter-terrorists. Not sure if they're allowed or they're just buying it for fun. But we will see eco from the terrorists, just full CZs, no armor, no anything. The counter-terrorists will have the guns, PD opting for the shotgun at jungle. Very default hold with the grenades out. So they're going to be hitting up towards B side. Sorry, A side. My apologies. Source brain idiot here. As mid is smoked up, I think PD's got that one-way smoke going, just peeking that very close line, daring the terrorists to push through. He is holding that one line. I don't think he knows the terrorists are actually there. Sniper might be spotted out. And PD is a bit isolated, but pushed through. Oh my god, good shot there by Sniper. Will take down 1. And the mini-pit player instantly binked and has to fall back. The terrorist on the wrap. We'll take down Has. This is looking very disastrous in the counter already, as the CT wrap is, one of the CT players is nullified once again. Ricky pushing through, not doing any damage. Sniper will take down B site, and the two counter-terrorist players just very, very low. They're looking to, I would save their guns if they can, but the counter-terrorists already have an M4 and two M4s in their hands. And according to DEFCON, Zeus's aren't specifically banned, so what do you know? As IM have won an eco round. Very, very sloppy play by Athletico, in my opinion. A good aim as well by IM, but just sloppy play, I think, by Athletico. Just not supporting PD. I think the player just not supporting PD when he was peeking out. Just getting caught out of position when the smoke was gone. Just... James getting one frag here. You get the second. I'm not... He won't be able to get the second, but nearly guessed it. And it is tied up one all already. I am going to be just balling in money as they have claimed a couple of M4s. And they will buy up some AKs, and it's looking like a very potent setup for the IM team. Meanwhile, we're not going to see any stacks from Athletico. Very passive being played here. CRS will be tagged, trying to peek mid, get some information. Just going to be tickled for... Dorky pushing through a flash, not going to work as James just pushed directly in like a champion. Will be taken down by Fankdown at that close one. First box, CRS has rotated over. PD peeking through mid will not be able to get any damage done, however, and it's going to be a 4-on-4. The terrorists going to be pushing their way onto B-side. Sniper going to be trying taking out Fakedown. Fakedown will be taken out by Ricker. CRS from Con will take down Ricker, and Sniper is very low here, so it's a 3-on-3 situation. He back holding the flank. Has trying to do something with the duel. He's not going to work, and they're going to just go the wrap arena to A. As the counter-terrorists are caught out of position, we'll have to rotate towards B. This is a very smart play by IM. Just knowing that one player is towards B side, so they're just going to be clearing out A side shortly. So EMAG clearing boost, they know A side is clear. Possibly just cautious for Carps as well as Pit, so planning safe within sight. The bomb will be planted. PD will have a FAMAS, CRS will have an AK. We'll be looking to see if they actually do go in. CRS does have a kit. It is a 3-on-2, but the Terrors do have a very good position. However, one of their players is very low. Sniper is going to be peeking, get some information. Sees both of them actually in pit. Trying to peek out, does get taken out by CRS. CRS binks EMAG. EMAG not landing any shots. Yam pushing out at the same time. Will get 2 frags. Very well played by Yam. Very well played by Yam and EMAG. EMAG distracting. Yam just cleaning up with the AK. As will have an AWP on the Ricker picking up the AWP. The counter-terrorists have to go on a full eco to... This is much better. I mean, not doing any silly force buys, just buying CZs, which can take a couple of guns off the terrorists. So this is an improvement from the terrorists. The stack at Nana may catch the terrorists a surprise. Sniper gets 1, gets 2. Can he get the 3rd? He is taken down by Fakedown. But he gets immediately traded out by James. CRS rotating towards Nana now. PD will be taken down by Yam, pushing in through Boiler. CRS the last one left for the USP. We mollied off it, denied, as the terrorists will be making their way towards A. They need to reclaim the bomb, as CRS is just getting burnt by the molly, taking 40 damage by the molly. Will pick himself up at CZ, so he'll be trying to get a frag. Sorry, it's very, very difficult because I'm trying to focus on both the action as well as each individual player to see what happens. CRS will be sitting Vietnam with a CZ. But IM will be 3 rounds up, and the terrorists will be looking to frag hunt, so CRS is just going to be walking, just trying to get any gun possible. I am just more than happy just to sit around and see if they can get a frag. And I will have WLZ joining me. He will be my analysis person now, so he will be hopefully helping me call and do all the funky stuff I don't know. And CRS pushes through, might be able to take the one, but he's hurt by James and he's killed by the bomb blast. James assisting the bomb there. And I'm assuming WLZ is joined. How are you?
I'm good, buddy. How are you?
Good, thanks. So, have you been watching any of it, or have you just been out?
I was scrimming, cracking hard. So yeah, I didn't watch the first game. What was the map?
So it was Mirage and IM won it very convincingly. Athletico, a bit of sloppy play in my opinion. Just forced buying nearly every single round and just buying guns that were very unneeded. A lot of deagles coming through as Fakedown does get the first frag in Nana on James. The Terror is setting up for an A take. The bomb holding Nana. Ricky getting a very good frag onto Archer's side, taking down Chris. As they are setting up for an A take, the smoke's coming up now. So Mirage...
Pretty one-sided.
Pretty one-sided, 16-4 in IM's way.
Yeah, I am really have been bracking hard lately, and it's pretty crazy when you consider how well Athletico have been playing in their last few matches.
P does peek out, gets one frag. It is immediate, and Fakedown will be taken out from Archers. It is gonna be smoked off. Yam trying to push through, will not be able to take any frags, and it is a 2-on-3. Dorky still sitting in that Nana position with the AWP. Sniper pushing through, wants to take down Haz. He knows exactly where Haz is. Haz pushing out, is gonna be surrounded from two sides. Ricky will take him down. PD, the last one standing inside A side. Dorky gonna be rotating through mid. Sniper gonna be planning in the smoke. They don't know PD's there. PD's gonna be pushing through. He can't deny the bomb plant as he will take down Sniper. It's a 1-on-2 situation. The bomb planted very well from Ricky. Ricky with the AWP, however.
Ricky's got Dorky's number, yeah.
But that's a very good flash. We'll catch it. Oh, that molly will actually deny him. Not sure why he wanted to reload, as we'll get taken down by the Molotov in the end. So very well played by Athletico. Just timed by PDG, and the Molotov just denying the correct area. And the defuse will be made. So Athletico will win the buy round, and they will have themselves 2 AWPs. Nope, they'll only have themselves 1 AWP. So Dorky got himself an AK instead.
And that was just by the skin of their teeth there. They really needed that round, otherwise they would have been eco.
I think the tipping point from Athletico just then was that they did get the initial frag on, I think it was James and Nana. I'm not sure who Fakedown got the first frag on, but that just instantly puts the Terrorists down a number. But the Terrorists are more than happy to play aggressive Nana each round, popping the nades and pushing through. But they do have AWPs and guns, they still have money, and they just slowly walking into Nana, playing a very default setup. They're set up in Nana, they're set up in Boiler, they're set up in mid. Dorky just playing very aggressive, will be caught out by James, and that's the entry they needed. They're going to be pushing it now. James will land the second friend after EMAG, gets another frag from Boiler. PD will take down Sniper, I'm not sure at where. At Diggity, by looks of it, Chris has made his fast rotation towards Con, and he's going to take out James, and the Terrorists know there is one in Con.
Just beautiful entries there by James. Really opened the round up.
As EMAC will take down PDG on the flank, and it's all up to Chris to do work as he is making his way into smoke. He's spotted out, and he's still in Con. He's going to try and make a trade, but it will be taken down by Ricky. Yam just tagging him a bit with the AK, and Ricky cleaning up. But what do you think about that round?
Well, that was all James, really, but he had the Ricky back up with the AWP over the top of him, and he was just slowly peeking in. He got that first peek on Dorky, and that just completely opened up the site. All of a sudden, yeah, B was open for business for IM.
Leaving the bomb behind, not a very smart decision from IM, as Sniper has to go back and pick it up. They are playing aggressive Nana, so they might be able to catch out Sniper, but Sniper is actually holding that line with James now. Sniper may be out. And no Fakedown's been spotted and taken out. CRS trying to peek and do some damage is not going to work. It's all up to PD with the pop flash, but I don't think he's going to catch anything as the Terrorists just immediately hide, not playing very aggressive, and it is already a 2-on-5. Not sure where another counter-terrorist was killed. But PD...
I was in cops.
Okay, yeah. Dorky in a good position. I don't think he's been spotted by Ricky, but he's absolutely caked the shot. We'll take down Ricky. Iron will lose the AWP. EMAG pushing through. We'll take another one down. But PD pushing in through Archers. We'll take down Yam, and he's got the CZ. He's watching the flank, but the bomb will be making its way towards A site slowly.
Yeah, pretty decent eco so far from Athletico, but it's going to be all uphill from here. They're already four rounds down. They're going to be 5 rounds down after this one, unless PDG does something amazing.
He doesn't see so. Oh my god, good takedown on James. That 2-tap, too strong. As he will pick himself up an AK, and it looks like he'll be rotating his way towards saving. Your thoughts on that round, How should I say your name? WLZ or
Wooly. It's
Wooly?
short for Wooly.
Alright, Wooly. Let me just
Just
write
take out
Wooly.
all the vowels, because then it's cooler.
Oh, oh my god. So Wooly, your thoughts on that round?
It was a really good eco by Athletico. PDG turned it from a good one into a great one with that extra kill and picking up an AK. But like I said before, I am PDG just manages to save it there. But yeah, I am getting 5 rounds up already on the T side. They're probably feeling pretty confident, whereas Athletico know they have to climb back into this, and they're going to have to eco again with one grenade, with one gun.
They're just going to stack them. They're going to stack Nana site, knowing that I have been working B very hard these last couple of rounds. So we might see some action happening in the flashbangs coming out. The H&A might tag 1 or 2 of them. Ricket is peeking. Look at all the counter terrorists just lining up and just waiting for the terrorists to come. Oh my god, that nade. Ricket will be. Oh my god, Ricket. Just no fear. He's so low, but he's just charging in. No fear with the open CZ. And poor Chicken just exploded in a bunch of celebratory cheer. I think they know a Nana stack has happened as they are making their way towards A.
Yeah, I am playing it perfectly now. They've already got an EMAG pushed up into CT.
Ricky's very low here. This is a very debatable decision for Ricky to sit behind, and they will lose the AWP as a consequence. No support from his teammates.
Yeah, a bit questionable there.
And the terrorists will have themselves an AK and an AWP to save the round. I think I'm just looking for some exit frags. PD in the same position in con. We're smoking up. I'm not sure if EMAG can't spot him. The smoking con has come out. He's going to be peeking that line. However, EMAG spots him through the smoke, crouching down. As Dorky might be spotted out by one. Oh my god, Yam. Good shooting there, taking down Dorky, and they won't be able to save either. No guns will be saved. They actually lose everything. So this is not an ideal eco for Athletico.
Yeah, that was just really well played by IM. They knew they had those 2 guns, and they didn't want to have them at all. They want to really grind them into the dirt here, it looks like.
Look, what do you think about the rotation? How did Ricky sense something was up? How do you think IM sensed something was up? It's like, look, we should go A instead, because good entry frag onto Chris there. Dorky trying a very aggressive pick. He's going to be taken down by Sniper. The smoke does come out, but it is too little, too late. The counter-terrorists are already down numbers. Has pushing through, not be able to make the trade. Fake down, trying to spray through smoke. He does pick up the AWP, however, and the counter-terrorists are already so low. PD in pit trying to make a play. Will take down Yam. The EMAG will be taken down by PD, but will be traded out by Sniper. Fake down. The last one left with the AWP will be saving it.
And another hard round for Athletico there. Just really great picks. And to go back to your early question for that last round, the eco round, I think they had no idea it was a B stack until Ricky got that ridiculous reflex shot, and then managed to whip out his CZ in time to get the next one. And maybe just a little bit of miscommunication or hesitance on Athletico's part, not peeking together to get that refrag, which is what they were hoping to do.
Ricky does get taken down. Sniper also wants to frag. They're all coming into the site now. They really want the AK. They're just throwing guns at this. Fake down does very well. Takes down 2 guns for the terrorists. But at this side is a moot point. Yam is 13k. EMAG is 10k. While Athletico are just dirt poor.
Yeah, I am really not giving them an inch. They just want to prove that they're, up there at Voxy's level. They've really got, a point to prove it, and they're really driving it home to Athletico, and they're feeling the brunt of it right now.
Just a quick question, Matthew. Could we get an interview from one of the IM boys afterwards, possibly? I know Matthew's in the chat specking us. So, meanwhile, Yam just charging through mid. No fear. We'll take down Chris. He's tagged very low. Has does make the trade with the CZ as Dorky now pushing through the smoke and looking to get an entry frag. I think he spotted Sniper. Will take down Sniper. Can James make the trade? However, James will make the trade. And the terrorists are busting their way towards Nana. EMAG will get 1 frag from balcony. He knows 1 AK is there. He's on the prowl for guns. He's heard the steps towards mid. Has will be taken down. Fake down, picked down. Very, very tight line from Carps. Fake down once again, last alive.
and Athletico just can't catch a break at all. I am really just playing each round perfectly, slow pushing, working out exactly what Athletico are up to, and by the time Athletico even respond to what I am doing, ooh, fake Dan's in trouble.
And that's not what Athletico wanted. I mean, they can still buy, but at this stage, I guess rounds are more important. Matthew, you're not responding. I am interview, please. Look, so Wooly, your thoughts on what do Athletico need to do now? They can still bring this back to 7-8, but what do they need to do to bring it back to 7-8?
Well, the way I am playing right now is just slow walking into sites to do shit like that. Sorry for my curse. They have to play aggressive together, get a peek, get a kill and fall off, and then just play standard, play the numbers. And this could be very well be an Athletico round, and Haz gets another one, making it 5-3.
And Fake Down will take down Rika. Haz getting the frag on Yam, and Eris will have the bomb, however. James, the last man left, will take down Dorky. He doesn't have the bomb, however, so the counter is now rotating en masse, and will be taken down.
Great round there from Athletico. Really, they knew they had to change something up, and they decided enough is enough. We're not going to be scared anymore. We're going to take it to them, and that's how they won that round.
My worrying thoughts is that they do have 2 ops in the counter-terrorist team. This is very potentially exploitable for a rush by IM.
And definitely, you can see that IM have read that exactly, buying up 5 AKs.
And Haz will land a first AWP shot onto Sniper. I think Sniper trying to get mid control, not working. Fake Down is set up by Car, however, so they'll be very happy to secure 9 control, but they're just pushing through Diggity, just pushing through mollies and whatnot. PD does get taken down by Yam. Yam just pushing through, no fear. We'll take down the AWP. Yam will get the second frag. We'll get traded up for Chris, however, as he makes a mistake of shooting into his teammate at Pit. The bomb will go down. The counter is now rotating in. One Archers, one coming through Diggity, and the other one at Mini Pit. James trying to peek, out-peek Fake Down, but Fake Down will be going into the cast player. CRS trying to pick Pit, as now Dorky pushing into sight. Fake Down at the superior position in Carps. Rickett trying to land the shot onto one of the players. It's not going to work. CRS going to miss an off shot. James knows exactly what is happening. He gets one frag, and EMAG will clean up with the M4. Taking both the mini pit player out as well as the jumping Carps player out. And this is a disaster running a 2-AWP setup. Your 2 players are going to be very, very poor.
Yeah, I am read that perfectly. They knew that if they got the bomb down, that'd be really hard for them to retake with those 2 AWPs, and that's exactly what happened. You saw the 2 AWPs with the last 2 players left alive, and they literally couldn't get nothing done.
And look at this, a hard jungle, like hard archers immediately going on. Haz is going to be taken down, but the bomb is isolated, so Sniper needs to stay alive. He's got the bomb, and he is isolated by the terrorists. However, by the counter-terrorists. The terrorists can very easily retake the control as the Sniper is making his way up towards second mid. I think CRS is just completely deaf as he will be taken out by Sniper. Fake Down pushing through Carps will be taken out by James. Mag just going to be playing around with Dorky as Dorky's taking down PDG. The final man left alive will be taken out by Rickett, pushing through Balcony. So once again, Athletico not making anything happen out of it. Eco.
That was a really, Sniper didn't get the memo on that rush, it seemed like, or maybe just stepped away for a second. But Athletico had a real opportunity there to take that round completely out of IM's hands. They just had, if they pushed Sniper and killed him, realized that they were all in the A site, or all the other players were in the A site, they would have had that round, or potentially.
But once again, look at this. They're so confident just pushing through smoke. This is something I see in PUG. M isn't afraid of the players at the moment as Chris gets 1, gets 2, and will fall back. So I am not be able to make the revenge frags there as they are set up in a decent position. CRS will not be able to get the 3rd, however, he does get traded out, and the terrorists will have control of CT. However, will they be able to make anything happen as Haz in the cast position will take down James. But they're set up perfectly for the rotations.
I am really just not taking this half seriously anymore. They're so confident in the CT side.
They've lost bomb, but I think there's a at this stage. EMAG will get taken by Haz. Haz on a 3k that round. Much better play by Athletico, but that's kind of just I am just charging through mid, just not caring. That's very Unity.
Yeah, it's they're so happy with this half now. They're so confident in their CT side. They've got an entire another map left in the bag. If they lose this one by some miracle, so they're not worried at all. That's the confidence that you're seeing, and it's really hard to beat confident play, and that's why they're just playing. They're going with what feels right, and that's that ridiculously hard push, and they're going again.
And it's working.
Absolutely, they've gained so much ground. They've got so much info.
I'm not sure if one of the players was spotted out. Fake down does land the first orb shot through. Dorky tries charging through, but just making a lot of noise. He's just going to be caught out. Oh my god, Yam lands a very, very, very good AK shot onto Paz. And there is one counter-terrorist left. CRS will not be able to, will not be able to get Yam, however, as Yam on a 3 HP will still just be absolutely fragging, and the terrorist will have control of B site. Bomb will go down, Yam on very low HP, PD and Nana take down in CT, will take down Yam with an AWP headshot. It's a 2-on-2 situation. Ricky with the AWP. PD, I think, knows both of the players have rotated towards Con, so it's a dance-off between PD and Sniper. Ricky will take down Fake down with the AWP, however, PD's going to be pushing in now. It's a 1v2 situation. PD last alive. Can he make anything happen? This way experience happens, but Sniper, amazing shot with the AK. One tap behind Fountain on 3 HP, so 3 being that lucky number for IM, Yam and Sniper on 3 HP both, but making a lot of frags happen. I am completely outclassing Athletico in this half 11-4. Wooly, your thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely. I am really... You can tell they've really got something to prove. They want to be... They don't see Voxy as the best team. They want to be the best team, and that's what they're trying to say here and now. You can tell.
Athletico, they have no smokes. It's just going to be a hard push somewhere, but I am just completely pushing. They don't... EMAG will take down that second mid player. EMAG will push out and try to do more damage, but I am just so confident at the stage. They're pushing and bending this as like a pug. Hazelway are taking down PD, will take down Yam. PD will take down Ricky. PD will take down James. So PD will get a 3k just waiting at the T-stair. Sniper, the last one left at Nana. Oh my god, Sniper will get one. Can he get the second? No, he won't be able to, as he will clean up.
God, the cockiness from IM is just off the chain right now. They're just
this is
bowling
what
down
you
mid.
play. This is what you play in a Unity against a team that you're completely confident of absolutely demolishing and are demolishing. Look at that. For armor, CZs, 5.7s, Athletico really need to play this smart, and we will see their default setup happen.
Yeah, they're just holding back, which is really smart. They know IM are going to play aggro. And I am actually holding back, probably realizing that enough is enough. It's time to just win out the game. And there's probably going to try and embarrass Athletico on another level and just eco them. With the aim duels in Nana here.
Oh my god, Ricky, the pop flash will get one, Sniper will get another one. And this is the eco already. Very well played by IM, and the rest of the IM players now peeking out. Has not going to be able to catch anyone with the SMG. Decoy's coming out. EMAG will take down PDG at Nana. EMAG will take down another one, and James will clean up. This is exactly what Athletico needs to be afraid of. Just pushing way too fast and just panicking. Just panicking against the IM pistols, just not playing a default setup, and in the end just charging into a crossfire.
Yeah, they played perfectly into IM's hands there. IM wanted them to panic and freak out, and Athletico are actually force buying now, which is pretty interesting.
Well, once again, look at IM just completely pushed down mid, just completely shut down mid control for the terrorists. And Petey with the Deagle trying to make something happen. James is just rushing at him. They've lost bomb, and Fake Down is the last terrorist left. Not sure if he spotted the counter-terrorist. I'm not sure if the counter-terrorist spotted him, but he is safely within Boiler now. Counter-terrorist pushing him actively. Yeah, oh, I missed the Deagle shot. Yam will know exactly what happened. He cleans it up. I am just playing Athletico and making Athletico look like a CGO team. Well, not CGO, but CGA. They're just completely outclassing them.
And I would hate to be in Atletico's shoes right now, having a team as confident and as skilled as I am right now, bearing down on you every round with no fear. and you're on eco, that's a terrifying prospect.
I don't think IM is even taking. I mean, sorry, I don't think Athletico are even taking this seriously now. I mean,
yeah, they've probably lost all hope.
I think one
it's
of them
sad
is
to
just
say.
charging out with a knife.
Yeah.
Athletico might not have even won Div 2.
That's a bit harsh. It's a bit harsh.
No, Div 2 this season is very, very good.
Yeah, that is true.
The top Div 2 teams could give the Div 1 teams a run for it. This is not an insult to Athletico. I'm just saying the Div 2 teams this season are very, very good. In fact, I think the divide between Div 1 and Div 2 teams is becoming much tighter, I believe. As PD does get another frag, but I think I'm just charging through and just not caring what happens at this stage.
Yeah, it's I think you're right. It's basically an MM at the moment. Athletico did pick up the round.
Do lose another round, but what does this mean?
It's a little too late, and Has chucks out the lol. At least he's having fun.
I feel like I think they need to suck it down and just play the map, I guess. I know they're down badly, but they need to punish IM now. IM being very cocky. Athletico just needs to punish them, build some momentum, and you know what? They can win. But Athletico just got to believe in themselves. This is the problem. When you're very cocky and you get shut down like this, you start losing the ability to believe in yourself, so I just say belief.
Well, one of the hardest things to do in this game is play against a team with confidence. A lot of teams, get through just on that steam alone, that they think they're the best in Australia. Like whether it's true or not is irrelevant. If they're playing with that confidence, then if they believe it, it almost becomes true.
And CRS just gets immediately taken down by the USP from Yam.
And that's just a prime example of what I'm talking about. He misses the off shot.
does get taken down, however, as Cam not even clicking and will get taken down by Has. It's like they'll be rotating their way towards B, but the counter is more than happy to play the 1-1. James in new box position will be very happy to make the trades as he hears the terrorist just running in. There's going to be no smokes from the terrorist. They are both low, however. Dan is low. And James just...
Ooh.
As Fake Dan is the last one left against Ricky. Ricky just walking up Nana here.
It's a very winnable round here for Ricky. Fake Dan being so low.
But Ricky does get tagged, however, and Fake Dan is playing the bomb very well. He's in new box, he spotted Ricky, and it's just a dance between the two players now. He spotted the leg, he's dancing around, the dance comes out, or he's beaten through the thing, it does like 3 damage or something. As Ricky is running around and tap firing. Missing a lot of the fires, however, and Fake Dan does manage to clutch it out. A 1v2 clutch coming out from Fake Dan.
Yeah, very well played by Fake Dan. Trying to keep the team alive. And the spirit alive. He's top scoring for his team. Doing quite well on 18 kills.
At the moment, I think I am just playing, just not really caring. But I think what Athletico need to do, once again, is just hunker down and just land their shots, calm down. It's like, what, we've got nothing to prove, so what, let's just play it all out. I'm not seeing many strats for them, so they just need to be a bit careful here and just support each other as they crossfire.
Well, they've actually managed to force IM onto an eco round with that win, so they might actually be able to string a few rounds here together. And IM might have to start taking it seriously again.
James does have an AWP, however, so he's brought up an AWP with a CZ support in casts.
Yeah, he's just sort of evened out the money a little bit. He's still very low, but...
But this is a very dangerous... Oh, Dorky gets instantly pinged. James going to get one. James misses the second. Will get taken out by PD. Emag will get one. And Emag get the second. He will be reloading and juking around to the second box, however. He will take down Has. And it's all up to Dorky to land a shot with the AWP. Emag has 4 bullets left. And he lands it with the final shot. PD going to be charging hard in. Emag will have himself an AK. He will have himself a smoke grenade as well, and he will smoke off PD. PD's going to be pushing through the smoke. He's going to catch Emag by surprise. Emag versus PDG, and PD will be able to take him out. However, he needs to be careful of Yam's AWP here. He needs to land a very good shot. Yam missing the shot, and he's going to juke away to Barbecue. And he's going to repeat. He's going to repeat. He grabs the bomb, and he's going to plant safely within first box. I think Yam knows what happens. The bomb, he tags him once. Yeah, missing once again, just playing around, just dancing around with the CZ. He's just going to charge him with the CZ, he doesn't care. Picks up the AK, will take down PD. And I am just cleaning up Athletico once again on an eco round. I mean, sure, yeah, James bought an AWP, but...
He only got one kill with that AWP, I believe, and then everything else was a CZ kill right up until that last frag with eMag. That round was in Athletico's hands, and then eMag managed to get 2 kills from Newbox with the CZ as they were pushing into B. He was all by himself, all they had to do was take care of him, and they had the site and the round, and they just failed to do that.
As I think the two AWPers just immediately leg each other. eMag just playing very aggressive balcony, just going to be jumping down to second mid. This is IM just charging out like Lionhearts. Yam will get traded out by, a good deagle shot. Taking out Yam at mid. Ricky will be killed, however, by CRS. Meanwhile, the two Nana players just playing very aggressive. We'll take down Haz. PD will take down another player with an AWP. Fact down saying, I knew I legged you, as the Athletico make their way towards A side. Sniper and James. The last 2 counters left, probably just going to be charging out. They're not going to be really afraid of anything. Sniper just charging through, will take down PD. He'll take down Dorky. This is just prime baiting by Athletico. I mean, the frag's landed, but what do you know? The damage is already done. That's just clean baiting. I mean...
Yeah, I think that really highlights Athletico don't really have faith in as Chris Wow picks up the last kill there. But Chris Wow let both of his teammates die before getting that frag. Clearly not taking it as seriously as... probably as seriously as I am in taking it. That's about how seriously he was taking it in that round.
Yep, and I am just going on a full eco. I wouldn't be surprised if they just hard rush mid. Look at the hard rush mid coming out. At least they managed to hold this time, so they've improved their holding abilities, even with IM running at them with guns. Fake down lands, I think a no-scope, and IM will finally all get killed. Athletico finally winning an anti-eco.
Yeah, that's an achievement unlocked right there.
It is, considering Athletico's track record on anti-eco so far this round. I am just, once again, just going to be ecoing and hopefully, probably just finishing off in the next round. They might just play passive next round. They're going to play passive this round. They're going to be stacking the 3 Nana. The Molly coming out into Nana, denying that Nana rush, but they'll be stacking into B side, boosting into back of site, I think. That spot can be spotted, however, through logs boost, so I'm expecting a logs boost coming out from that fake down. You can spot that, and they are going to be spotting for it. So, Haz are picking out. Okay, this is a new boost I haven't seen, so that's a much more interesting boost. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. So,
yeah, it's really great play. And what I am doing here with the boost is they're playing one on new box underneath Yam, so that once they see eMag and kill him, they think that spot is clear, and then Yam all of a sudden has free reign on the site because they're not going to be looking at that spot anymore. Very clever play from IM, very cheeky.
Yeah. I don't think we'll be covering it. I get pretty tired after covering one, so... But it looks like Athletico will be taking a site now. Ricky getting one frag with the CZ immediately and gets traded out. However, James gets one. He tags a couple of the others, will get taken out by the AWP. The rest of IM now going to be rotating from B site.
Yeah, that cheeky little boost is all for naught because they've gone to the other side. Atletico dodging a bullet there, I think.
As Haz, good shot there to take down the mini-pit player. Sniper in Kazai Carps will be taken out by Haz once again. Haz, the final man left alive. Yeah, being very cheeky. He's going straight for the defuse. I don't think...
He's got it.
Oh
He's got it.
my god. That must be absolutely demoralizing for Athletico.
That has to be the ultimate insult to injury. They are laughing about it though, as they leave.
That sums up the game. That really sums
that
up the game. That
absolutely sums up the game. That's probably the perfect ending.
So if you guys just joined, IM have just defeated Athletico comprehensively. I think we can all agree on that. I am just taking Inferno Noise seriously, so even though the score was 16-10 towards the end, they were just joking around. I'm not sure if we can want any of the IM guys in for an interview. Matthew? Yes? No?
Believe in Matthew.
Believe in Matthew. Come on, Matthew.
I can ask. Who should I ask?
Any of the IM guys, if they want to come in twos, because they want to hold each other's hands, because they're afraid that we might ask some probing questions.
I'll try and get James, because he's pretty talkative in general.
Oh, I reckon we should go to the other cam, Gareth, yeah?
Or ask Athletico. So PDG, how do you feel after that?
I don't think he would want to have an interview somehow. I think he's had enough for tonight.
I'm pretty sure he's off Steam right now.
Yeah.
So can you get any of the IM players in? And
yeah, I'm just talking to him now.
As you get IM in, one of the IM players in, what is your summary, Woolies? What do you think of that map, and what do you think of overall performance?
Well, I didn't see the first map, so I can't really comment on that. But that map, IM were just dominant from start to finish. Atletico couldn't get a foothold, and IM just snowballed constantly. Once they were about, I think they were like 7 or 8 rounds up on the T side, they just knew they were going to win that game. They were so confident, running balls to the wall, down mid to jungle, wrapping A, getting trades left and right, and Athletico just couldn't answer it. They had a few rounds where they did well, but then like immediately after that, IM would step back up with an eco win. So Athletico really had to. It was probably the toughest match that they had apart from the Voxy one. But still, they have to. If they want to be a Div 1 team, they really have to look at these teams, and they have to be able to bring a better performance than that, though. Like that's what I would have to say.
Yeah, Jakey, your thoughts as we are waiting for possibly an IM player to come in?